Alright, hello. Change of scenery today because there's not enough room to stand up in that other room. You will need at least one block and a strap, and if you have it, a massage ball or like a tennis ball or something hard but soft. If you don't have one, it's not really a big deal. I'll give you an alternative. We're only going to use it at the start. And hopefully you can't hear that construction noise in the background. But what can you do? Just wait a couple of minutes. Let's start. I'm going to come a little bit closer. Can you see me from here? Can't figure out the camera range on this phone. Instead of some pranayama to start with, I want to start with a little bit of acupressure. The point that I want to look at is on the sole of the feet. This is the well point of the kidney meridian, so kidney 1. To find it, scooch a little closer. To find it, you want to bring your foot somewhere that you can see it, and then scrunch the toes down. And do you see how when I flex the toes like that, there's a little line and then a little dip? So just at the bottom and to the inside of where the ball of the foot is. Well, on me, it's just here. So if you give yourself a press with your thumb on that point, I need to give it a little wiggle around till you find it. Right there. You'll find it, like when you found it, you'll know. You'll have a little bit of a shift in sensation in that spot. So find it on one foot. Give it a bit of a press, feel around, and then once you're pretty sure that you found it on that foot, switch sides. So same deal, look at the bottom of your foot, scrunch down the toes, and then find that little well spot. Give that a little press also. So the reason I want to look at this point on the foot is because today I want to have a feel into how these, I've got like a mini standing pose series, and I want to feel into how the attention to the spot in the foot can change up the experience in standing postures. You know, does it improve your balance? Does it improve your awareness of that ground force reaction relationship we have with the ground? So if you have a massage ball, I want you to stick it under the ball of the foot, round about that point, and then have yourself a little roll around. If you don't have a massage ball, when I can't find mine, sometimes I'll use a block. So I'll place a block on the floor, and then I use the corner of the block and basically step my foot on it, kind of like have a little lean forwards and backwards, so that the corner of the block presses into different points of the plantar fascia. And you can just have a squidge around on the foot against the block, so that you can have a little bit of release through the foot. Obviously, if you've got 2 massage balls, you can do both feet at the same time. You can do this sitting down. If you want a little more sensation, do it standing up so you can bear a bit more of your weight onto the foot that has the ball underneath it. Just start to sink your breath down through the leg and focus on the space between the foot and the ball as it slides over the skin, starts massaging the tissues. There'll be 1 or 2 niggly spots where you get it and you go, ooh. So if you find those, kind of stick with them and really breathe into them, deep, slow breaths. Don't be surprised if there's lots of like clicks or cracks. As long as they're not painful, then it's all good. If you feel any pain whatsoever, ease off the pressure immediately, and then switch sides. When you switch, kind of notice immediately the change in awareness of that foot compared to the other. So the foot that you work on is probably going to feel more awake. One student described it as being like kind of wider than the other, so they felt like they had a foot that was this wide and then a foot that was this wide. So you start to open up the spaces between the bones of the foot. Once you're happy with how that's feeling, take the ball or the block away. Just stand. Allow the arch of the foot to rise. Sides of the foot press gently down and bend the knees a little. One of the things that this particular pressure point is used for is to descend chi. One of these sensations that sometimes I get is that feeling of being closer to the ground, more aware of the earth that spreads out underneath my feet. Stay here for a few breaths and see if you can pool your inhale in the space between the arch of the foot and the floor. I'm just going to close the window because the diggers are loud. Hopefully that's better. Take a deep breath and feel for sinking that force of inhale down through your body, so you're gently pressing the earth away. As you exhale, soften into that release of letting the breath go. And then slowly make your way down to the floor. Move your block and your massage ball out of the way. We'll come into Baddha Konasana, forward fold. I'm quite tight in the hips and the low back, so stick a block or a bolster underneath your sit bones if you're the same, so give yourself a little bit extra room to move. Take the thumbs, place them back on that point on both foot. Give yourself a really firm press, and then start to draw the heels close to the groin. Inhale and press sit bones, lift up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, feel the thumbs press into the tissue of the feet. Shoulders relax. Use the exhales of the next few breaths to let go of the hip flexors, so completely soften the legs. Deep breath, press the feet. And as you exhale, start to gently fold forwards. Keep that engagement of the thumb into the sole of the foot. For a few breaths, soften here. Draw your attention to your feet and how the sensation shifts when you work this spot and you marry it with the breath. Keep the body where it is, and as you inhale, begin to gently release the press of the thumb, and very slowly draw the thumb away from the foot, place the hands flat on the floor. Stay clued into the sensations on the sole of the feet. Deep breath, lift the chest. As you exhale, hands walk back towards the waist, sit up straight. Use the hands to draw the thighs in. And let's come to a seated side bend. Start off with the left leg out in front of you and the right heel in towards the groin. Left hand alongside left leg. Deep breath, press sit bones, lift up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, right hand reaches over. For the left leg, feel for gently reaching through kidney 1. Spread the toes. Each time you exhale, soften shoulders away from the ears. Feel more for lifting, spreading right side ribs. Deep breath, roll open, let right armpit muscles. Exhale, soften the jaw. 2 more deep breaths here. Exhale, lower right hand down to the floor. Walk the hands back to waist, sit up straight. And then switch sides. Right leg out straight, left heel into the groin. And then right hand alongside right leg. Deep breath, sit bones press down so the torso lifts up out of the hips. Left hand up to the ceiling and exhale over the crown of the head. And again, feel for reaching through that pressure point on the right foot. Both sit bones engage down towards the floor as you inhale. Exhale, soften shoulders, relax jaw. Focus on the space you can create between the left side ribs. Deep breath, broaden left armpit muscles. Exhale, relax the neck. Continue keeping a soft jaw. Inhale, spread collarbones. Exhale, left hand comes down to the floor. Walk hands towards the waist and sit up straight. Let's draw the legs in and then line your back for abs. Start off with the feet flat on the floor, relax the shoulders, palms face the ceiling. Deep breath, spread side ribs. Hold your breath, press right foot firmly down. Feel that point of the foot connect with the floor. As you exhale, left leg comes up, knee bent above the hip. Spread your toes, squeeze belly down. Inhale, lower left foot. Hold breath, press left foot down, keep it pressed. As you exhale, right knee comes up, knee bent, spread the toes, belly down. Inhale, right foot down. Hold breath, press right foot. Exhale, left leg up, spread the toes, squeeze belly down. Inhale, left foot down. Hold the breath, press the left foot. Exhale, right leg comes up, keep the left foot engaged to the floor, squeeze belly down. Inhale, right foot down. Exhale, relax. Let's come into a twisted root variation. Left thigh crosses over the right. Right foot stays on the floor. If you can bind the left foot behind the right calf, then do that. If not, squeeze the calves together. Hands come onto the left hip, crease of the thigh. Deep breath, spread side ribs. Hold your breath, squeeze the thighs very firmly. As you exhale, press hand into thigh, thigh back into hand, belly down. Inhale, relax. Hold your breath, squeeze the thighs. As you exhale, press all of the right foot down. Hands into thighs, thighs into hands, belly in. Inhale, relax, last one. Hold your breath, squeeze the thighs, right foot presses down, exhale, press the hands, squeeze thigh back into the hands, belly in. Deep breath, relax. As you exhale, unwind the legs. And then switch sides, so right leg over left. And again, if you can take the bind with the feet, go for that, otherwise calves press together. Left foot flat on the floor, hands onto the right thigh near the hip crease. Inhale, spread your side ribs. Hold breath, press left foot into the floor. As you exhale, right hand presses the thigh, thigh presses the hand, belly comes down. Inhale, relax. Hold your breath, squeeze the thighs. Exhale, press left foot, press the hands, press the thigh, belly down. Deep breath in, last one. Hold your breath, squeeze thighs. As you exhale, hands into thighs, thighs into hands, belly in. Inhale, relax. As you exhale, release the arms, unwind the legs. Take the feet into Baddha Konasana briefly, just to allow the hips to have a counter stretch. And then draw the knees back together. Grab your block. Like this. Three-part twisting arms with a block. So stick the block either the thin or the medium way around between the thighs. Avoid the knees and don't have it too close to the groin as it can tweak the sacrum. Hands interlace behind the head, elbows point straight up, pick the feet up. Legs either work towards straight or bend the knees a bit to ease off on the low back. Inhale, spread your armpit muscles. Hold breath, squeeze block. Exhale, elbows reach to left thigh, belly comes down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center, but up off the mat. Hold the breath, squeeze the block. Exhale, elbows right thigh, belly down. Deep breath in, back to center. Head and shoulders stay up. Hold breath, squeeze block. As you exhale, reach through the feet, reach the elbows straight up, squeeze belly down. Inhale, head back down to the mat. Exhale, relax. Deep breath, spread side ribs. Hold your breath, squeeze the block. Exhale, elbows, left thigh, belly down. Keep the toes spread. Inhale, back to center. Hold breath, squeeze block. Exhale, right thigh, draw belly in. Inhale, back to center. Hold your breath, squeeze the block. Exhale, reach through the feet, spread the toes, reach the elbows up, belly down. Inhale, head down, exhale, relax. Last one. Take a deep, slow breath into the side body. Hold your breath, squeeze the block. Exhale, elbows, left thigh, belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold your breath, squeeze the block. Exhale, elbows, right thigh, belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold breath, squeeze block. As you exhale, reach through the feet, reach through the elbows, draw belly in. Deep breath in, head down, exhale, feet down. Move the block out of the way. Take the feet to about mat width. And just drop the knees gently side to side for a couple breaths. And then settle for bridge. So feet hip width apart, about finger distance away from the hips. Turn the toes out about 10 degrees. Take a breath and feel into the pressure point of the foot. As you exhale, engage that spot down towards the floor and feel how that turns on the whole foot really. I can feel both sides of the foot are active. Ankle is stable. And then marry that with a gentle press down through the heels. Deep breath, press the feet. As you exhale, curl pubic bone, lift the thighs. Keep the back of the neck long, chin gently tucked. We won't be here for very long, so we won't need any support. Rather than focus on the height of the legs, focus on that engagement of the feet. Gentle reach forwards through the thighs. Keep the back of the neck soft. Inhale, feel your feet engage towards the floor. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, relax the jaw. Soften the shoulder blades.
2 more deep breaths here. Feel that engagement towards the mat from the feet. And use the exhale to soften one area of the body that just needs to be active right now. Deep breath, spread your side ribs as you exhale slowly. Lower the upper back, mid back, and lower back. Hug knees into chest, have a gentle rock side to side. And when you're ready, roll over onto one side. Press yourself up to a seated position. Set up for dolphin with one leg up. 2 options for dolphin. Both start with knees underneath hips, elbows underneath shoulders. Squeeze opposite bicep. And then either, if you're feeling a bit tired in the arms or maybe the shoulders are a bit tweaky, clasp the hands, press forearms down, or forearms straight, hands spread. Deep breath, spread the upper back. As you exhale, shoulder blades come down the back. Press the forearms firmly. Relax the back of the neck. Feel the engagement in the upper chest as you press the forearms. Take a breath to curl the toes. As you exhale, straighten the legs. Use the forearm press and the hip reaching back to take the weight out of the shoulders. And focus on those 2 points of the feet. Spread them into the mat. And as you exhale, lift the left leg up. Just 3 breaths. The point of the right foot spreads into the mat, and use that point in the left foot to reach the leg towards the wall behind you. Exhale, lower the left leg. Deep breath. Left foot presses as you exhale, right leg lifts up. Spread the toes. Feel the energy move through your legs. Lower the right foot on the exhale, then lower the knees, back on the heels. Nice. And then come standing at the front of your mat for suns. Have a block and a strap nearby. Two rounds of sun A first, and then short standing pose series. Deep breath, hands reach up. Exhale, belly in, forward fold. Plant the hands, deep breath, left leg back, left knee down, lunge, hands reach up. Press that point on the right foot down, sink the hips. Inhale, lower the hands, step back into plank. Exhale, modified chaturanga, lower knees, chest, chin. Deep breath for lower cobra. Squeeze sternum forward, sit bones reach back, and lower down on the exhale. Inhale, hands under shoulders, shoulder blades reach down the back. Press yourself into tabletop, and then down dog. Inhale, left leg comes forward, right knee down. Left foot engages to the mat, hands reach to the sky. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, right leg forward, forward fold. Spread both feet into the mat and press the earth away from you to straighten up. Hands reach to the ceiling, and exhale, hands to heart. We'll do the other side to your own breath count. Move slowly enough and match it with your breath so you can feel that point of the foot spread against the mat, and you have the awareness of how the energy moves through the feet into the ground and then back up. So right leg. In your own time.
you've already finished, take a few breaths and feel that exchange of energy between your feet and the floor. That ground force reaction of us pressing down and the earth pressing back. Okay, B series. Deep breath into chair, bend the knees, weight back into the heels, reach the hands up. Exhale, belly in, forward fold. Deep breath for halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs, crown of the head reaches forwards. Sit bones reach back. Exhale, forward fold. Spread the toes. Inhale, bend the knees so you can plant the hands, step back into plank. And slowly lower down, modified chaturanga or full chaturanga. Inhale, low or full cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath, step the left leg forward and come into warrior two. Oops. Spread your toes, and as we move through these standing poses, rather than allowing the feet just to be the place that our weight rests into the earth, use them to actively press the ground away so that the rest of the body is lifted off of the floor. We'll come into reverse warrior. Inhale, reach both hands up. Hold the breath and reach the arms back as far as you can with a held breath. And then take the back hand down to the calf or the thigh, and the top hand reaches over the crown of the head. And keep the front leg reaching forwards. Either neck neutral, right ear to right shoulder. At the moment, my neck likes to be relaxed, gazing down to the floor. Inhale, press the feet into the floor. Spread left side ribs, exhale, right, left leg reaches forwards. Spread the upper hand. Inhale, lift left armpit muscles. As you exhale, we'll come into extended warrior variation. So left arm windmills over to the left thigh. Chest opener, either right hand angle up towards the ceiling, or if you'd prefer, behind the back, grab the front thigh. Whichever variation you're in, feel for switching on right shoulder blade down the back and peeling the chest open. As you breathe, imagine that expansion of the breath helps press the ground away. Exhale, there's a gentle softening of the whole body. Inhale, spread your breath along the collarbones, lifting the front ribs away from the front thigh. Exhale, what can you relax in this pose? Usually it's the jaw, could be the neck. Inhale, release the right hand if you have the bind. As you exhale, use the left arm to press the leg and stand up straight. And then we'll come into extended side angle. So grab your block, if you know you might like it. If you're using the block, it goes inside of the front foot. Front hand comes down to the block, or all the way down to the floor if you're going a little deeper. I'm a bit tired today, so high block for me. Deep breath, press the feet, lift the chest, right shoulder rolls back. As you exhale, right hand reaches towards the ceiling. Pay attention to the position of the top shoulder. Don't allow the head to roll in and have this odd spiral of the arm. Roll the head of the shoulder back, relax shoulder blades down. And again, figure out what position your neck wants. Gaze down to the floor works well for me right now. Feel your breath move down through the feet into the floor. Front thigh reaches forwards, sink the hips down. Exhale, top hand reaches, peel the chest open.
Inhale, press the left hand into the block or the floor so you can lift the torso once again, lower the arms. Set up for, oh my goodness, where is my strap? Set up for interlock warrior. If you're using a strap, it will come in the right hand around the back. So the strap dangles behind the front leg. Left arm comes down towards the thigh, and then stay here if that's enough with the elbow on the thigh, so you're in a half bind, or if you want to go a little further, lower the left arm and grab the strap. Wherever you are, feel again for rolling the chest open and the feet press. Breath helps you press the ground away, spreading the bones of the feet. And as you feel steady, begin to feel what else you can soften that isn't necessarily required to be active for the pose. Maybe the face. Playing with that balance of what needs to be active and pressing or reaching and what needs to be soft and relaxed. 2 more deep breaths here. As you exhale, release the bind or the strap. And let's set up for easy twisting warrior. Take a deep breath, press the ground away so that you can straighten up. Turn the legs so that you are either in warrior 1 or, if you prefer, go into the ball of the back foot. Block stays where it is so the right hand can come down, or if you'd like to go a little further, right hand to the floor. Left hand starts on the low back. Deep breath. Engage the feet into the mat. Lift the back of the right thigh. As you exhale, squeeze the belly in and peel the chest over to the left. Keep the left hand where it is for now so that you can sense what's going on with the hips. Don't allow the hips to sink in. We want the twist to come from the upper body. Once you're comfortable, you can start to lift the left hand up to the ceiling. Press the feet down into the floor. As you exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift the back of the right leg. And exhale, left thigh reaches forwards. Deep breath, wash your inhale along the collarbones. And exhale, lower the left arm. And lower the right knee. Set up for pyramid. If you have 2 blocks, pop 2 blocks either side of the front foot. Or if you've just got 1 block, I quite like to have it straight out in front so there's room for both hands. Okay, set your legs up again. Straighten the legs. Roughly hip width apart. Front foot faces forwards, back foot slightly turned out. Thighs engage to the center so that they're nice and steady. Belly comes in, hinge at the hips. And we're still sticking with that sense of pressing that point of both feet down and feel how it activates the rest of the foot. Deep breath and lengthen the collarbones away from the pelvis, so we're keeping the torso nice and spacious. And again, what can you soften with the exhale? Hands are pressing the ground away very gently to help support the weight of the torso, but we're not squeezing and gripping with the fingers. So if the hands feel like they're overactive, use an exhale to soften and let go. Inhale, spread your side ribs. As you exhale, bend the front knee. Back knee comes down to the mat. And then settle forward pigeon. Left knee comes to the left side of the mat. Left heel wherever it is comfortable for your hips. Smooth these out all the way. I like a block underneath my thighs so I can relax down because I'm not quite reaching the floor yet. Back leg reaches out. Gentle reach through the toes so the ankles are long. Option to either have the fingers down on the floor, keep the chest lifted, or if you prefer, recline over the front foot. And that's recline means go backwards. Come over the front leg. The left foot is active to protect the knee, so the toes are flexed. And feel for engaging again that point of the sole of the foot. So there's a very gentle reach towards the right through the foot. Feel your belly gently press the left thigh. And as you exhale, very, very softly reach through the left thigh, softening the hips down to the ground. If the chest is forward, take a breath to press the hands, lift up, and then make your way to down dog. Either roll it out onto the left buttock and move the legs back, or just press yourself straight to down dog. Lift the left thigh, make some circles with the leg, just loosen off the hip. And then when you're ready, deep breath in, step the right leg forward and come into warrior two. Reverse warrior, press the feet, reach through the toes. Inhale, hands up. Hold the breath. Lean back as far as you can comfortably go. And on the exhale, back hand, back leg, top hand reaches over. Inhale, reach the front thigh. Exhale, shoulders relax. Feel that press of the feet, keeping you nice and stable. Lifting the body away from the ground. Inhale, expand right side ribs. Feel a space increase between the ribs. Exhale, reach through top fingers, reach forward through the thigh. Extended warrior. Inhale, press feet as you exhale, windmill the top arm over, press to the front leg. Again, either left hand up, reaching back through the palm of the hand to open the chest, or reach the hand around, grab front thigh, and roll the shoulder open and back. Deep breath, spread your inhale along the collarbones, broaden the chest. Exhale, shoulders come gently down the back and sit bones very gently reach towards the back heel. Creating length in the upper body. Deep breath, press the arm into the leg so that the side ribs stay lifted. Exhale, relax jaw. Use your next breath in to release the left hand if it's behind you, lower it if it's lifted. As you exhale, press the arm into the front thigh to straighten the torso. And then we'll set up for extended side angle once again. So if you're using a block inside of the front foot, if you're not, hand comes down to the floor. Press the feet, right hand comes down. Take a deep breath, feel the whole body lift away from the ground. As you exhale, left hand reaches towards the ceiling. sink the hips forwards. Once again, check out the top shoulder. Is it rolled forwards? Is it like at a weird spirally angle? Is it too far back? Is it too far forwards? It doesn't have to look the same as everyone else, but it should be somewhere that's comfortable and safe for your joints. Deep breath, press right hand, lift the torso. Exhale, lower the arms. So set for interlock prayer. So if you're using your strap again, grab a hold of it in the left hand. Left hand comes behind the back, strap dangles behind the front leg. To come into a half bind, inhale, press right forearm, roll the chest open. If you want to go a little more, right hand reaches down, grabs the strap. Stay connected to that sense of pressing the feet down, spreading the toes. Nice and steady through the bottom half of the body. Roll the top shoulder back. Feel how much space you can create across the front of the chest each time you breathe. Inhale, spread side ribs. As you exhale, release the strap and slowly straighten up. And then set up for twisting warrior. So again, block inside of the front of the right foot. Go into the ball of the back foot. Left hand down to the block. Inhale, press the feet, spread the pressure point. As you exhale, draw belly in. Right hand is on the low back, so you can feel the hips stay nice and steady as you peel the chest open to the right. Once you feel comfortable with the position of the hips, you can begin to reach the right hand up. Personally, I quite enjoy at the minute leaving the hand there, feeling into the back muscles as they expand and contract and help keep you in this position. And again, adjust the neck to whatever angle is comfortable. Inhale, press the ground away. Exhale, squeeze belly in. Right shoulder rolls back. And exhale, release. Setting up for pigeon. Straighten the front leg. Adjust your feet if you need to. Grab your blocks. Feet are roughly hip width apart. Front toes point forwards, back toes about 60 degrees. Take a breath to spread the sole of the feet, engaging that pressure point, engaging the heel. You exhale, squeeze the thighs towards each other very gently so that the hips are steady. Pull belly in, forward fold. More often than not, I end up not relaxing the neck, so the head is overlifted. Feel if you can tuck the chin very gently as you exhale. What does that do to the sensation in the upper body, so like the shoulders and the upper back, the neck? Let the head relax. Feet are active. Hands are gently pressing the ground away, but the fingers are soft. So you can feel the gentle movement of the body over the ground. Friction between the sole of the foot and the mat. Inhale, lengthen collarbones away from hips. Exhale, relax shoulders. One more breath here. So bend the front knee as you exhale, come down to the mat, setting up for pigeon on the other side. So again, set up a block if you know that you'd like it. Right knee to the right side of the mat. Right heel in whatever angle of the knee is comfortable for your hips. Back leg lengthens out. Front foot active, toes spread. And again, option, keep the chest lifted or lie over the front leg. Inhale, gently press right shin. Spread the sole of the right foot. As you exhale, right thigh gently reaches forwards. Feel your belly press against the right leg. The gentle way that the belly presses into the legs can give you a clue or an anchor into how deep your breath and how smooth your breath is as you move through different postures. Couple more breaths here, feeling the left thigh sink towards the floor. If you're lying over the front leg, take a breath to press the hands, lift the chest, and make your way back to down dog. Lift the right leg up, make some circles with the thigh. Maybe gently bend opposite legs, swing the hips side to side. When you're ready, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, feet walk forwards towards the hands, come into a forward fold. Relax the crown of the head down. We'll come into standing splits. If you know that you'd like a block, grab it now, so that your hands have a little bit of height. Otherwise, hands are on the floor in front of the feet. Wherever you are, don't crane the head up. Allow the crown of the head to soften to the mat. Inhale, right foot presses down through that pressure point. Spread the fingers against the block. Exhale, lift the left leg towards the ceiling. Go as far as you can go with this straight leg. Don't allow the leg to bend. And keep the toes pointing down. As the right foot presses into the floor, the left foot reaches back. Chest softens forwards over the standing leg. On your next exhale, lower the left foot slowly. Come into a forward fold. So as we come into the other side, again focus on that pressure point of the foot and notice all the small adjustments that the muscles of the feet and the legs make to keep you stood on one foot. And drop your attention on that pressure point so that your mind doesn't wander, and it's a lot easier to fall over when your mind wanders. Inhale, left foot presses. As you exhale, right heel reaches back towards the ceiling, spread the toes, keep the legs straight, toes point down. Chest softens over the left thigh. And again, relax the head. Maybe give it a very gentle swing, yes, no, forwards and backwards. Inhale, lower the right foot. Exhale, forward fold once more. Either keep the legs moving towards straight or give the knees a little bend, belly rests on thighs. Hands can grab elbow for a gentle sway. On your next exhale, release the hands to the floor. Spread the toes. Take a very deep breath and feel for pushing the ground away from you and using that action to straighten up. Hands reach to ceiling. Exhale, hands come to heart. Lovely. Right, let's come down to the mat. Let's come to a Baddha Konasana forward fold once again. Give yourself a little bit of height if you know that you need to. Soles of the feet draw in. Thumbs again come back to that point. Give your thumb a little move round so you can find it again. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, belly squeezes in and gently forward fold. Feel the action of the thumb into the feet. Cast your mind back to this pose at the start of the session. How has the sensation shifted and what's different? What have you managed to move and change in your own physical and energetic body? Slowly start to move the thumbs off the pressure point. Hands walk forwards. Usually in Baddha Konasana, in Forest Yoga, we keep the feet actively pressing in. For the next few breaths, soften the feet completely. Soak the tissues of the foot with your breath. Deep breath, lift the chest. Exhale, hands walk back towards the waist. Sit up straight. Draw the knees in. Come off the block. Cross legs. Quick spinal twist. Left hand behind the back. Inhale, right hand reaches up. As you exhale, right hand comes to outside of left thigh. Chin stays in line with the sternum. Use your inhale to engage sit bones. Lift the crown of the head. As you exhale, belly comes in first and allow the chest to float to the left. So we're not pressing ourselves here. Allow the body to drift of its own accord. Next exhale, soften the arms, come back to center. And then switch sides. Change the cross of the legs if you wish. Right hand behind the back. Inhale, left hand reaches up. Exhale, left hand outside of right leg. Chin above sternum. Deep breath, spread side ribs. And as you exhale, belly in, chest drifts over to the right. Notice if you can still feel something pressing on that point of the feet, because I definitely can. How does that sensation shift up this posture for you?
breath, lift the crown of the head. As you exhale, slowly bring chest back to the center. And then lie on your back for Shavasana. Make whatever last few movements you think will be comfy. Draw the knees in, rock side to side. And when you're ready, take your final resting pose. Few deep full breaths into the points of the body that are touching the floor. And at the height of your inhale, there's this very gentle lift of the front of the body. And as you exhale, allow everything to melt towards the mat. And tissues spread out to the sides. Stay here for a few moments. If you need longer, stay there. Otherwise, start to gently deepen your breath. Give the toes and the fingers a shake. And when you feel grounded enough, very gently come to one side, press yourself back to a seated position. Pick the head up last. Feel the sit bones press the floor, crown of the head floats to the sky. Sense your breath as it moves through your body, and you can become more aware of the difference in the quality of your breath and how your tissues have shifted in response to your movement and attention. Take all those gifts of your own practice off the mat into the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me for your lunchtime practice. I hope you enjoyed. It's a privilege to share these spaces with you all. Look after yourselves and have a nice day. Namaste. Any questions or anything, stick them in the comments. Have a great day, everyone. Catch you later.